both at 0-2 to get things started, and their strength not much better than their record.
Yeah, blame that on me. But I gave him sleep at least.
Well, fair enough. We're getting right into things here, so we'll talk about the how-tos and everything along the way here. So we have an herb, we have a set of wings, and we have the magic key, which means they'll be able to hang on to that key. And they should be using the wings. I just realized at the last moment, Marashu did not. Oh. And, well, we've got Swamp on the outside here.
Don't I roll the best things?
Our tracker, Angel FM, is already cackling with glee, dare I say here. So, the object of this madness here is to find and defeat the evil Dragon Lord, and they'll be collecting certain items along the way to trade in for the Rainbow Drop, which will give them access to Charlotte Castle, the home of the Dragon Lord. First, let's take a look at the treasury. We've got a torch. We've got an herb. We've got another herb. This is not looking promising. And we have a fighter's ring, which adds 2 attack power, which, given our minimum strength here, that's not terrible, but not ideal.
The torch is actually a benefit because they can throw it at an enemy and do, I believe it's 4 to 6 damage or something like that. Either way, it's going to kill a slime or a Drakey or a ghost pretty quick.
Yep, 6 to 9 damage, and Bry gonna try to get a little exploration out of the way, maybe hoping to find the town of Cole or something along those lines, but runs into a Druid here, and that's gonna be a bit problematic. Oh gosh, that's a near endgame enemy, and Bry says, nope, I'm good.
Marashu's actually getting blocked by a Drakey. Should be able to put it to sleep and run. Really can't do any damage on 4 strength. Needs at least 5 or 6 to do, or to be able to kill a Drakey properly.
Bry's going to take a look at what is in the back of Tanagal, hoping that has access to something. Even if it's a bonus cave with a chest of gold that allows the ability to buy more keys, but we have a cave being strewn about in the dark, and I guess I'm guessing based on that quick reset that it might be the tablet cave. A lot of people frightened to venture tablet cave in the dark, as there's no enemy encounters to be able to garner an escape.
Whoa, 10 power, 1 hit point, and a spell of Heal More. So Marashu should be able to make a few kills pretty easily now.
Alright, well, Bry's going to utilize the sleep spell here and is going to swat away at it. Does have that fighter's ring on. So it's still going to be a pretty much a coin flip, but he's winning a lot of them here, and that's going to take down the Drakey. And just going to throw the torch at the other one here, and just like that, we're pretty close to even, really. Now Bry's going to get that additional strength boost.
Looks like we're going to be grinding here for a while. It's even with 14 strength, it's not really a great time to wander away, especially with golems pretty close.
Yeah, no, the best bet, I mean, Bry at least has the advantage with 16 attack that there's a greater chance of one-shotting a Drakey of an attack range of 3 to 6 hit points, with those Drakeys having a max of 5. And you can see there. So more than likely it's going to be a 2-shot, but there is a greater chance of one-shotting them. And just like that, Bry has an excellent dodge. The critical miss. The rolling of 1 on a d20, essentially. But no, in this case, now it's pretty well neck and neck as far as the experience goes, and it's back and forth here, but we're about to see what level 3 brings over for Marashu.
4 power, 1 agility, 5 hit points, 2 magic, no spells.
So to level 4 we go. 35 experience, the target number to level 4. And now with that extra attack, the magicians are at least being considered.
You have to use sleep to your benefit here with such a low attack power. Sleep is your only godsend, really.
Yeah, in Marashu's case, the damage on the magicians is 3 to 6, and the magicians have anywhere from 9 to 12 hit points, so average of 3 attacks. If you're really lucky, 2. If you're not as lucky, 4 attacks. But in the case of brisulph, 3 to 7, it gives you that extra damage range up top, but Bri going after a Druin and taking it down. And you can put it to sleep to run away, but you're not going to do a lick of damage onto it here. Except with the excellent move, but it wakes up! Oh, wow! Good God almighty, they've killed him! He's broken in half!
Hate to see that excellent move, but still don't kill it.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat all in one swing of the sword, or in this case, a swing of the fist, because they have no weapons. But here is level 4 for brisulph. 4 power, 0 agility, 1 hit point, 1 magic point, and the crawl continues.
Zarnex puts it the best in chat. Welcome to DWR.
Well, Seiryu has a good one as well. Surprise kick out of a finisher. That's like back in the 80s, somebody kicking out of the Hulk Hogan big leg drop. Well, except nobody did, so I guess that's not a good example. Well, that wasn't in the 80s, though. That was 92. I'm going to challenge the host of the longest-running pro wrestling radio talk show in the history of terrestrial radio to his wrestling knowledge. Come on now.
Challenge has been thrown.
If only they challenge me to enter this tournament. Meanwhile, Bri going after a Druin here. Enough grandstanding and hot dogging rather. Yeah, brisulph almost. Oh man. So now the target number to level 5 is going to be 82 experience, and oh, Magidrake has that sleep spell as well.
Luckily, it doesn't look to have anything like Hurtmore or Deal 2, which would be a shame.
Yeah, the Hurtmore does generally about 40 to 45 hit points of damage. I know the range is different than that, but just for the sake of argument. And the DL2 breath does anywhere from 65, well, there we go, 37. In a row, too. All 37 hit points, and with a max of 32, that's an insta-kill. And every time you take a death, you lose half of your gold as the king revives you. Now, thankfully, they didn't start with gold, so they're not really losing a whole lot here. I'm glad that both of them decided to abandon holding on to that opening key as, well, it wasn't going to really provide a whole lot of benefit, and it would have taken a long time to get the gold needed to be able to buy another key here. Oh yes, can't forget the stern lecture.
Yeah, you watch now, the first time we'll find will be Garanham or something like that we need a key for.
Yeah, either Garanham or Cantlin, probably. And yeah, this is an ugly bottleneck that has... We've seen golems and wizards, both of whom are endgame enemies. Well, of course, yes. If there was a town that did not require a key that was nearby, you know it's going to be Hawksness. the abandoned town. And ooh, poltergeist. Yep. Now Marashu finding out about the Hurtmore.
Drakey's and magicians seem to be the way to go for a little while. Maybe some druids.
Yeah, I mean, the Magidrake seems to be working well. It's amazing how that 2 extra attack from the Fighter's Ring has made a large difference. For those who missed it, Marashu opened out by just heading out as normal. brisulph, recognizing that there was a set of wings, utilized the wings to check out, to get out of the castle, hang on to the key, but hang on, we've got a level 1120. Okay, nothing of importance.
Stick around for another one.
To 165 we go.
Oh, hell. Oh, never mind.
Okay, somewhat appeasing Ghost and Magidrake. So Bri finding another nice little area here to the west.
Speaking of the metal slime we saw for all that brief second, one of the flags they decided to turn off for this race is scaled metal slimes. So normally in the tournament, every metal slime you kill before level 8 will give you your level times 32 experience. Right now, 255 straight.
But the way things are going, I mean, both of their strengths are over 20, so they'd have to get a lucky hit or just hope that they don't run away. Yeah, Bri doing a good job chipping away at these Druins and Magidrakes and just kind of getting the 12 experience here, 14 there, and has kind of crept up to about a 20 experience lead.
Not a whole lot right now, but if he can get a level and get maybe hurt more or something like that, you can gain levels really, really quickly.
So Bri sees the poltergeist, knows that it has hurt more, and decides, nope, I'm good. Now the metal scorpion, no, this is not a good idea here.
I mean, you could put it to sleep maybe and kick away at it, but oh no,
he's out of MP. Yeah, that was probably a all right, take me home, country road, something like that.
I watched that race, yeah, I know.
No, Bri did use the torch on a Drakey to get to level 2. And the torch was inside the Tantegel Treasury, and since neither player has any more keys at the moment, it's going to be a while before we see that, if at all, although Marashu still has to check what is in the treasury, so we'll find out then. That's really the only difference, is that Fighter's Ring that brisulph has, that was in the Tantegel Treasury.
Bri's sticking around where he saw that metal slime, you never know. And Marashu can't find anything on the plains at all.
Well, that does have the lowest encounter rate, and we have a droll which we haven't seen yet. So Marashu's going to put it to sleep, and let's see here. I mean, attack range of 3 to 6, so it's an average of about 5 attacks, but ooh, it woke up and is not happy. Meanwhile, here's level 6 on Bri's side, as Marashu does take down the droll. We've got 4 power, 2 speed, 4 hit points, 2 magic points, and and some instant death from the wizard.
Marashu managing to keep that droll asleep and puts it down. And here's our metal friend again.
Oh, Bri giving it a go. And it runs away.
But he finds another. Meanwhile, Marashu's gotten level 6. 4 power, 2 agility,
Oh, no!
4 hit points, 2 magic. Oh! So much for those.
That's a spicy metal ball. Dragon Lord 2 Breath, and that was its minimum roll, and it was almost double what brisulph had. So yeah, that was definite Metal Slime's revenge. So that will not be a viable strategy for pretty much the whole race here.
Yeah, maybe around, you know, level 15 or 20.
Let's hope it doesn't go to level 20. I've got to commentate another one of these over on RPG Limit Break at 9:30. Shameless plug.
Most of them don't, thank God. I did see a casual race go to 20 earlier, though.
We do have a question, chat. Is it possible to start a seed with a spell and not have enough minimum magic points to cast? I believe the answer to that is no. I believe that if you have a spell, you're guaranteed to have at least 8 MP to start. If you have less than 8 MP, it's a guarantee that you don't have spells.
Very correct. Now, you can have 8 MP and no spell, but usually if you see 8 MP, you have a spell to go, and if you don't, well, don't even bother to check. Oh, Giggle is pointing out, and Brian Williams as well, if you have an MP build, you'll only get 6 MP to start.
Oh. Bring up the star in the rainbow, the more you know. Do, 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 do. It's a thing for one of the networks here in the United States, NBC. That was their... well, yeah, that was their kind of little educational bits that they would throw out on a Saturday morning in between the cartoons.
Hey, up here in Canada, we used to watch the US channels for cartoons anyway, so...
Yeah, see? Not only do you get to be entertained by the game, but you get to learn something here or there as well. Especially with me on commentary, you have no idea where I'm gonna go in a stream or a commentary or something.
Of course red green, but you can watch that anytime. It's on the internet.
Oh, and apparently we missed the Magidrakey with the DL2 breath as well. Probably 25%, 25%. So that means, yeah, it can theoretically put you to sleep and then breathe the fire on you, and back to the castle you go at the cost of half of your gold. Oh, hey, I guessed right.
Yeah, Brian fought quite a few and never had seen it, so 25 was a pretty educational guess. Is Brian going after that medal again? And gets an excellent move!
unbelievable. And there's a big 255. That's going to be level 7. 14 power, 10 speed, 6 hit points, 6 magic points, the spell of Repel, and an aggravated up to NG.
I don't even know why you went after it. Knowing about the DL2 breath, I wouldn't have even looked at it.
Probably knowing brisulph for the memes. Well, that's a good point, too. You're not likely to get away from it, so you may as well just swing and see what the heck, what can happen.
Fair enough.
Oh, and it has 75% heal more. So critting is really the only way you're going to take one of those things out.
Heal more only activates at 25% health, though, so they can't go below 33 without dying. You should never say that.
Oh, so that's kind of a red herring or something. But yeah, it was a home run swing and it connected. Ripping one into the night, deep into right field, like Matt Stairs in the 2008 NLCS. Yes, I'm a Phillies fan. And hey, we have a swamp cave that leads into the back of Garanham.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice to see another key in here?
Well, there's Erdrick's token, one of the 3 items that are needed. There's some gold, which is very welcome. And there's a cursed belt, which sells for 180 gold. So, I mean, that's hand axe money right there. And there's a town just to the north of it. Well, Bri got the use out of the fighter's ring. He's going to sell that for 15 gold as well and maximize the value here. And now it's time to go shopping.
Marashu almost at level 7, should soon get a good boost.
He's going to go for the large shield. Going to go for 10 additional defense. But does not have enough for the club even, so he's going to check out the other town, and oh look, it's Breckenary.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay. Oh, and there's the hand axe, of course. Didn't even bother to get the gold, or the clothes, rather. Well, I thought maybe he was going to check out the inn, but, nah. Oh, and here's another cave off to the southeast, and it's the Staff Trading Cave.
You know, I've noticed something in this tournament. People are buying the bamboo pole more often.
Well, I think that's because in a majority of the seeds, the gains, especially the strength gains early, have been at a premium. So even... Oh my goodness, look at this tucked away town here. And it's Rimeldar. Oh!
Well, time to look for some gold, man.
Well, or, I mean, the other long way to get there is for... Oh gosh, is he going to do it again? Nope. But yes, credit to Z-Man in chat who said, if this town coming up is Rimeldar. The other half of the Keystone Connection. And there's the fire. Z-Man could even commentate or curse when he's not on the microphone. That is talent.
So Marashu's gotten level 7, and his boost to his strength and HP should be able to start exploring a little bit now. Hopefully he'll come across the swamp cave.
Oh, and that's something that can be encountered a couple of times here. I mean, Bri could theoretically go this time and get keys, go another time, get a hand axe. Although, I mean, he's chipping away at some enemies along the way here, and I think maybe he's thinking he's going to just go to go to level 8 since he's fairly close, another 73 experience away. Yep, and the grind continues, but as you can see, that lead has just kind of crept up a little more, and now it's over 100 experience. Again, 600 is the target number for level 8, and not able to take out the Metal Scorpion is Marashu. Oh, and another crit.
Heal more is nice, but a little overkill right now. Heal is all you really need.
But unfortunately, they do not have. And here is level 8. 24 power, 16 speed, 6 hit points, 10 magic points. Hello, level. And that is gonna, yeah, that is a very nice boost to the attack.
Very nice attack power just for now.
That's what I said. A nice boost to the attack. 24 power. And
Sorry, I missed that.
But the wizard was not impressed, exactly. So back goes brisulph here with a little bit more everything. The MP is still at 29 at level 8, but only 3 spells of which to speak. Our runners are guaranteed to learn all 10 spells by level 16. So a little below average at the moment.
I'm hoping for Sherlock to be very far away, like other side of the map, and return to be at 16 and go mode at, we'll say 14. Because myself and Marashu were talking about it in the race room, so, you know.
Oh, and Axe Knights have the Wombo combo of Sleep and the Dragon Lord 2 Breath. Oh, those aren't a good grind.
I mean, if you can find them on a spike tile once you get hurt more, maybe? If you kill them every shot?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a little problematic. brisulph making his way to a cave here, which I think that's the swamp cave. I didn't see where he had entered it into it initially, and...
Swamp South.
Yep, Swamp South, okay. And then Swamp North is the back of Garanham.
So Bry's best bet right now is to grab that gold chest again and go up to Breckenary for the hand axe. Or keys, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, keys might be the... well, I mean, with the additional 180... Let's see here. So I'm just quickly... Not that I should be doing math, but I'm mathing anyway. So 53 per key times 6, that's 318 plus 560. So that's about 900. Oh, it's close. It's close.
Hand axe and as many keys as you can afford.
Yeah, exactly. Hand axe and probably 5 keys. Plus there'll be a little bit of a buyback here. I mean, 5 gold. Yep, there it is. And I'm sure just one enemy will be enough to Well, okay, he's going to stay at the inn. Oof, Marashu running into a Druid Lord and not able to run away from it.
No good enemies to kill on the way across here to get that extra bit of gold. But either way, the keys right now are kind of like you need them, but you don't necessarily need them for anything in particular.
Yeah, he's got 5 keys. This is, yeah, he'll end up getting 5 keys as that's all he'll be able to hang on to. Might take a peek into the weapon shop. But yeah, I mean, Bri already knows what's in the back of Garenham. Already knows what's in the Tanagal Treasury. So really, the only thing that the keys would be needed for would be the bottom 2 chests of Garen's grave and the basement of Sherlock, because we've got fairy water in the Rimmildar chest.
Nope, we saw Hawksness and coal. So we have a search spot right
Let's
here.
see what's here. It's the harp.
Well, something we need. No pole? I am disappointed.
Now the bamboo pole, the bamboo pole gives 2 additional attack power, and no, Rimmildar chest had the fairy water.
Seems a lot of the towns are sistered together in this seed. Marashu wandering around finding not much of anything other than Hawksness and coal.
Well, here's a Spectre, and Bri's got a good shot at this here. 15 to 31, it has 33, so pretty much a 2-shot, and yeah, that'll do that, and that's a nice 47 experience. And there's our... Oh, okay. There's Hawksness. And Bri moments away from Cole.
Marashu has found a
And
swamp.
Marashu's now at... Yeah, we've got crossing exploration. Able to get away from the knight, and hello back at Garenham for Marashu. Now, the Wraith Knight hits hard, but also so does Bri, and 2 shots. There's a big 72 experience. Now, 975 is the target number for level 9. So Bri's 145 away from it. Marashu just 26 away from level 8.
Wraith Knight is an enemy I keep forgetting has a low HP value. Like, great for mid-game, and I keep passing by thinking he's so strong.
Yeah, it hits kind of hard, but it only has up to 40 HP, so it's pretty similar to the Rogue Scorpion, just not as agile. And Marashu also going with the large shield.
And has now found Rimmelder, and we'll have keys shortly.
Bri gonna pick up a chainmail in Brecconary. Yay. And Marashu has enough just for the 2 keys. We'll probably use them here in... No, he's gonna hang on to it and skip Rimmeldar.
Can always come back later to pick up more keys. You probably have to. So I'll probably pick it up then.
Oh, but gets slept and wrecked by the Rogue Scorpion. So yeah, this will probably be a look in the treasury here for Tantagel.
Ah, saving the keys first. In case there's nothing good in there.
Which, well, he'll at least find that much out, although we haven't seen what exactly is in the back of Tantagel. We know it's a dark cave.
I believe it's either mountain or tablet. Most likely tablet.
I think so as well, and now Marashu finding the fighter's ring and putting it on.
He won't need to keep the torch for throwing at enemies, so...
Now here is level 9. 26 power, 3 speed, 3 hit points, 7 magic points, and another spell of hurt. So in 2 levels, that is a gain of 50 strength.
And her strength is exactly where it needs to be for the Dragon Lord.
Yeah. So now we're going to see minimal gains of that, but yeah. Look at that mess!
So let's see what brisulph skipped here in Tablet Cave.
Stones of Sunlight. Alright, so it's required.
Yep, something Bri will likely come back and get fairly soon. Not something he's likely to skip.
Oh, that's right, the stone's in the basement of Tantagel. It's, French vanilla. Just a longer walk to get there.
Oh, sleep from the Rogue Scorpion.
And let the power commence for Marashu. Here is level 8, and there's that 24 power, along with some nice speed, hit points, and magic points to boot. Ooh, slept and wrecked. Now, Bry is the only one of our two runners who has seen where the staff trading cave is.
Actually, Zarnex, I think that's in the bio.
Marashu. So I've been putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable the whole time.
Brisulph heading back through swamp, and Marashu going for the same by the look of it.
All right, now that I've gotten down from my view from the top. Oh, well, look here. Marashu has found the trading cave.
Now has all the items he needs for the stone or the ball of light. No, rainbow drop. That's the one.
Yeah, that pesky dragon lord has the ball of light.
I mean, he is willing to share it, but you know.
Meanwhile, someone who's not willing to play nice or share or anything of that nature is the red dragon as Marashu. It's because I'm hungry for a sundae and I'm thinking of maraschino cherries. That's what it is. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
And now Chad is hungry.
Well, if I've got to suffer, you all do too, so there. Oh, Bry is going after this Axe Knight here. A bold strategy, Cotton. But there's the sleep. And bye-bye.
Had Bry seen the Axe Knights before? I know Marashu did.
I think he had, but had run away from them. Now with this 108 attack power, probably figures, let me at least, let me give it a go.
Yeah, 2 to 3 swings, if you can survive it, sure. Worst day is sleep is guaranteed to hit the hero.
Alright, so I saw in the inventory that Bry had gotten the dragon scale, and I had to go back to the replay to look. He did don it as well.
And has now picked up stones.
Meanwhile, back to the key shop for Marashu. That's an interesting thought from chat, probably banking on the sword luck. Although, I mean, there's not too many places to check at this point. Potential coordinates from Cantlin, the Hawksnest search spot, and the 5 chests in Garen's grave and the 5 chests in the mountain cave. Those are your only 12 outside of Charlotte Castle. Now, it is entirely possible, and it dreads me to say this, that either Erdrick's sword and or Erdrick's armor could be in Charlotte Castle. So now, based on what we know, the odds are there's 19 potential spots.
Still better odds right now that it's out here, but on the off chance that it is, learn from my mistake and buy a weapon. I was just about ready to go into Charlotte to die for a sword last night when I realized I didn't have a weapon.
Whoops. Well, we do have... Oh, well. Marashu checking the key count, seeing that there's only 1, and, not enough money to stay at the inn. Not enough. Oh, okay. Decisions here. Looks like we are going to get a coordinates check.
He's close enough to Rimaldar to do this, no problem.
Yeah, just gotta get the funds. That's usually the challenging part. In life and in the game.
On the other side, though, I don't know if he can get out of here. Oh.
Ooh,
86 north and 28 west.
28 west. And just immediately death warps. Meanwhile, 3, 3, 4, and there's the MP. 31 MP at level 10, plus the spell of return.
Boo.
So that guarantees that there's something, and since we have all of our noted items, it could be Erdrick's sword, it could be Erdrick's armor, it could be the fairy flute, it could be the death necklace. Bry's going to try to run away from this armored knight. Easier said than done.
And a free trip back to Tangential. Well, and by free, I mean half your gold.
For the low, low price of 237 gold in this case, Bry.
Looks like Marashu wants level 9, and that's actually a good thing, because there's a lot of strength, I believe, in that level.
Yep, 26 more strength at level 9, and Marashu is just 173 experience from there. So Bry at this point is going to take a trek into Hawksnest. So let's see what is here. The HP is on the low side, especially if, let's say, the Guardian in Hawksnest is a red dragon, for example.
Stone Man would be ideal here, I think.
Well, look
Hey!
at that. Commentator's blessing from CyberDark86.
Don't expect it often.
The Stone Man very susceptible to the sleep spell. And based on Bry's attack power, should be able to take it out in an average of...
Oh, very lucky there.
Ooh. All right, Bry, put it back to sleep. Okay, he's being brazen.
You knew it was only one hit for the kill, but shouldn't have taken it.
Well, there's a death necklace and a very, 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 very slow grind, potentially, of gold.
With Cole right there, though, I'd probably do it for maybe at least half plate or something.
Well, I think... I forget what is at the Cole location. As far as sundries at the weapon shop. Maybe Bry's gonna go over and take a look and decide if it's worth doing? Just a flame sword or a broadsword. I could maybe see, well, I don't know, 5 additional attack?
Yeah, axe to broad is usually not worth it for me. I would stay with axe. Had there been a full plate there, maybe.
Yeah, half or full plate looks like it would have been a little bit more ideal of a slow grind.
Brian Williams pointing out a good point. 93 attack power with just a fighter's ring. That's kind of odd.
That is a very studded and spiked ring. Oh, and brisulph selling the death necklace.
Obviously doesn't expect HP to go up very high.
Oh, here's a blue dragon, and Bry's gonna pass on it.
Marashu headed back for keys yet again.
Oh, back attack slept and wrecked by the Axe Knight.
Did anyone check the spike tile in Swamp yet?
No, I don't believe so.
So right now our grind is probably the Stone Man. Marashu about to find their fairy water. And speaking of Swamp Spike, see if he looks for it now.
Oh, he's using the herb here, and he wants nothing to do with the slime. Meanwhile, a chainmail purchase on Marashu's side is looking to go with the best offense being a good defense. Rowdy Roddy Sniper in chat noting Bry chasing the cave. Yeah, none of our runners have found the Rainbow Drop cave where they are to trade all the items in to get that Rainbow Drop. What was that? 2, 12, 5, and 8 for level 11, as 2175 was the target number for that.
A decent level. Nothing too big.
Yeah, I don't think we're expecting too many gargantuan strength gains at this juncture. But yes, there was a rather nice defensive boost for brisulph, and now here's the Vanilla Stones cave, and that has a magic key.
So 3 caves left to find, only one of them really needed, saying that the other one of the other 2 could have the armor or the sword.
And Axe Knight with the run block, DL2 breath, and back you go, brisulph.
Without Erdrick's armor right now, a back attack DL2 from the Axe Knight is pretty much an instant death.
This seems to be the difference as well, as Bry seems to be fighting a lot of these enemies, knowing that it's just kind of two hosses going at one another, whereas Marashu is opting to try to run away from them and ends up, in this case, with the werewolf getting run blocked and sent back to the start.
Marashu with a lot less defense right now too, though. Being on a strength HP build instead of a strength agility, and having chainmail instead of half plate.
But yeah, this is a nice little area here. Knows that the wizard hits kind of hard, but is able to get 120 experience a pop.
Marashu going for Stone Man now. Hopefully he knows the sleep strats. Looks like he does.
Oh, just 3 experience away. One more wizard or pretty much anything that's not a red or blue slime will do it. Oh, the ghost could have done it, but it ran away.
It is dodging. Doesn't want to give Bry that level. Three power, 2 speed, 2 HP, 27 magic.
So we thought it was going to be low MP, and then all of a sudden that shot up, and now it looks like HP is going to be the guardian of the seed.
We could see our players ready to go at potentially 13 with only half their spells. So who has actually checked for the coordinates so far?
I believe brisulph has? Or no, just Marashu. Or Marashu.
Right, so Marashu really needs to find the spike tile, which is probably the X-Knight now that I'm looking at it. Needs to get the princess and go for that, because that could be the armor of the sword, and could change the tide of this race.
Oh.
I'm not sure, Z, but two of them came across it at once, and it looked like Bri was leaving that spot when he ran.
Now I'm going to go back to the instant replay just to take a look here. And after further review, it looks as though, yes, that was the spike tile. So we have an Axe Knight in the Swamp Cave.
Not unkillable, just hard to kill.
Here comes level 10, and there's an MP boost, one of two big ones there for Marashu.
Bri now going for the coordinates, and will likely soon head back to Swamp Cave. Still no grave and still no mountain. Bri upgrading to a broadsword, perhaps?
Yep, that was an upgrade to the broadsword. So 5 additional attack up to 121. So if he finds Erdrick's sword, yeah, that would that would be 141 attack, which would be pretty well good to go, but where is it? Is it in the Mountain Cave? Is it in Garen's grave? Is it in the overworld spot? Or is it in Charlotte Castle?
Still 18 potential spots for it. Oh, hello. All 3 caves.
Well, what do you know?
So there's a chance that 10 of these potential spots will be checked right now.
Yep, not mucking about, just going to go ahead and use the torch here. So we'll get 3 chests up top here. We've got an herb, we've got some gold, and we have the fairy flute. So that means the overworld spot has to be one of the 2 Erdrick's items.
If it's the sword, I'd probably go without. Chances are, as you level up for more HP, you're most likely going to get enough attack power.
Oh, and there's the armor. How about that?
So now the question is, will he ignore the coordinates? Or will he still find them to get that sword?
Well, he's not even bothering to go deep in the grave. He knows the overworld item is the sword.
Yep, not even bothering with Mount Cave at all.
Bry picked up the death necklace from Hawksness and sold it. Oh, and there's the slept and erect from Marashu.
So Bry's best bet now is to go find that grind he had earlier with the wizards and stick there for a while, I think.
Well, there's a nice crit on the Star Wyvern for another 105, so 4,125 is the target number for level 13, so Bry's just a little under 600 away from it.
Going for the Axe Knight, though, by the look of it.
Oh, and there's the sleep, and there's a fire, and there's a second fire, and Bry goes back to start. Alright, Bryself getting a replacement torch. And probably buying up some more keys. To answer the question in chat, yes, we do know what is in Hawksness Coal, and we know what the overworld spot is. At least I'm mostly sure. So Hawksness has the death necklace. Cole had the silver heart. Both of our runners have found it and traded it in, respectively, for the Staff of Rain. And based on everything else being found and based on the coordinate requirements, the Erdrick Sword is the overworld search spot item that is 86 paces north and 28 paces west of the castle.
So Bry looks like he's going to change tactics and go for the Stoneman grind. Marashu needs to explore and looks like is headed that way.
Oh, Bry able to get... Well, there's where that high agility comes into play. I was able to get away from that red dragon.
I don't believe we have seen Sherlock yet. No, go back, Marashu. I believe that passage in the very top left of the screen is where the caves are.
Well, he's doubling back. Well, finds a little cul-de-sac there. Oh, and finds an Axe Knight, back attack, sleep, fire. You've got to be kidding me.
I think we've seen all the towns as well. You be quiet, Elmore.
That being said, thanks to our restreamer Elmore St. James, helping us bring this on the air to you here on Randomania 2. Also, props to our tracker Angel FM and resident Statler or Waldorf, whichever heckler he chooses to be that day. The two old guys in the balcony of the Muppet Show, for those little lost on the names.
As you're sticking around where some wizards are, we'll hit level 12 shortly.
1 power, 4 speed, 6 hit points, 7 magic points, and the spell of Hurtmore. And outside.
Wonder now, will he go back to Swamp Cave and try those Axe Knights again?
Marashu trying for those metal slimes and not getting it. Well, they seem to be plentiful in that desert.
Yeah, Marashu just a little under the attack power he would need to guarantee a hit on them.
There's the one shot, and Bry is going through and is rescuing the princess. Yeah, and that was a low roll of Hurtmore, too. That is true. The Hurtmore value range is between 58 and 65 hit points, and I believe that the Axe Knights have anywhere from 51 to 67 HP. Here is level 12 now for Marashu.
Bry is likely to have to go one level higher than Marashu to get the HP needed. Everything else is good anyway. But likely have to go one level higher. The problem is he's got a fairly big experience lead on Marashu right now.
But Marashu has found the area there with the wizards and also some rogue scorpions. I mean, if he wants to hang around there, which he does not, I say it would allow for a chance to catch up. But Marashu's still looking for, well, quite a few things.
Sherlock, Grave, Rainbow Drop Cave.
Alright, 56, okay, so Garenham there is 56 north and 8 west. So basically, from Garenham just has to go 30 north and 20 west. Bri, you don't need to count it. You have you have Gwalen. Just walk up a bunch and left a bunch, and use Gwalen's love again, and... Oh, he must be doing this for the memes. Who am I kidding? Oh, it's probably in that swamp over there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, he sees the cave. I guess it's already been that way.
Hey, Sherlock!
Well, how about that?
Sometimes getting the coordinates are actually useful. Doubly so in this case.
And Bri doing a little bit of a walk and grind at this point. Knows that 70 HP is not going to get it done, and somewhere around here it should be. Oh, just 3 off. No, 2 more. No, other way, other way. There you go, and there is the sword.
Unfortunately, we don't have a close town to Sherlock, but open the bridge right now and go grind again for a while. Maybe even on the top floor here.
And he accidentally used Gwalen's love instead of the rainbow drop. Whoops. And another back attack fire breath for Marashu from the Axe Knights.
Ooh, blue dragons, they're new, and they have baby breath and heal.
And heal.
Chad pointing out a good point here. With the current MP level, Bri has a decent chance of grabbing the level on the way down and actually making it. Had he not used his MP.
Well, I mean, if you're going to have, almost as high of an encounter rate as the spike tile, where else than pretending to make a dive at Sherlock? The game apparently knows, but it's, of course, as I say that now, no monsters are showing up. I cursed it.
Well, we already have one good thing happen from commentary, so it has to balance.
Yep, hashtag blame Burgundy. Trending worldwide. No, Angel, not on that network, because it never seems to connect when they're live. Oh, all right, Bri was kind of giving it a little bit of a go here. He's gonna return all the way back to the castle.
Quickest way to a town, I think.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's right. He's not going to be able to... While he's got Repel on, he's now got too high of a defense to run into those wizards like he had before.
And like Marashu has been doing for the past 5-6 minutes.
And here comes level 13 for Marashu, and here comes 14 for brisulph.
No HP.
0, 3, 4, and 3. Oh boy. Or was that 3? Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Four HP, my mistake. Either way, not enough to use.
Oh, Bri's gonna let Repel wear off here, and now he's in Metal Slime Country.
Yeah, 142. I believe that's guaranteed to kill him in a single shot.
Yep, attack range of 3 to 7. So, yeah, just don't let it back attack you, and yeah, one-shot 255 experience.
What cave do we have Marashu in here? Oh, back to swamp.
And is able to rescue the princess.
She's so happy.
Grabs some gold, rescues the princess, does Marashu, and Bri, sees a metal slime and it runs away, but the second one does not. Boom, 255.
Pointed out in chat too, this is a decent grind zone. You've got your metal slimes, you've got your wizards, you've got your golems. Other than the golems being beefy, it's a decent spot to grind. You can kill most of them without healing.
I think the other two are skeletons and wraith knights.
So other than the skeleton, it's a good grind all around.
But you can see with those oh my gosh. The experience lead is just leaping. One more of those, and you're looking at... Oh, okay. And, of course, the skeleton dodges.
Of all
and Bryce
enemies.
does the heck with it. Oh, nice crit. Well played on the wizard. So now one enemy away, this Wraith Knight will do it here, and we'll have level 15. Three power, 1 speed, 11 hit points, 9 magic points, and Radiant and Stop spell. And Brian knows he needs to keep going. 85 is not going to be enough. And just taking the death.
With that attack power and that MP, I think some people would try it.
15 heal mores and an attack range that's an average of 10 attacks. It is the J. Coper Gambit. Although I think in J. Coper's case it was, what, 89 or 87 HP?
I was thinking 88, but it was somewhere close there.
88. Yeah. It was somewhere near the upper 80s. Oh, was it 8? Would you believe 86? But yeah, 85 is just, that's... with that average defense, that's a lot. Oh, wow, and Bry gambling on the attack, and it apparently wasn't enough. As Marashu knows that he's close, but it's going to be on that swamp to the other side. Yeah, the attack was a lot more.
I still think it's doable, it's just the way down could be what kills you. You can only take a couple of attacks from a red and you'd have to heal.
Well, the Fairy Flute, I believe, takes 8 seconds per use. And I think Bry was kind of hoping he'd 3-shot them, but it takes 4 shots. Unless you roll high, like there. I mean, that's 28 to 57 is the attack range. Oh, and another metal slime runs away. Now, the target number to get to level 16 is 9,750. And Marashu takes out a blue dragon for 180 experience. Darting a little forward to level 14. Alright, Marashu is just about right there, just needs to go, yep, over a couple more, and there you go, you have found the sword. Bittersweet, because yay, I've got more attack power. Oh, boo, now, where's the armor?
Right, and after not seeing the other caves yet, he could potentially think that it's in Sherlock. Speaking of Sherlock, hello. Unfortunately, Marashu is on the complete opposite end of the map for those two caves.
That's a good point. Not sure that Marashu would go down in the grave as looking for one item. Oof. So it's very possible that he might full clear. Oh wait, here comes the Stones Cave. So that'll be a magic key. Yeah, this is true. 142 attack power is the target number, I believe, to guarantee one-shot a metal slime. And Bry's up to 145, and we'll see how much more it is after this level here. 1 more power, 1 response speed, 9 hit points, 4 magic points. Ooh, I think Bry, let's see what he does here. Yeah, he's moving. He's going.
Yeah, 94, you really don't have a chance at many doubles, but it's so close now you have to.
Oh, I thought with 139 it was a range of 2 to 5. Oh yeah, 140 is 3 to 6, so maybe that's, yeah, 139 to 140 is the dividing line.
Math.
So 16 seems to be the go level. And go, 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 Brian is.
Marashu on the right side of the map, but too high in altitude right now.
And here is level 14, 0, 2, 4, and 3 for Marashu. Well, to answer the question in chat, the only way that I would see Bry regretting selling the death necklace is if he knew he was already losing or figured he was completely out of it and would put the death necklace on at this juncture just for the memes. But I think he thinks that he has played this very well and is actually, while he did a little bit of memery, I think he's been competing at a pretty good clip here. And Bry keeps trying to run away from this red dragon, and I understand why, because with 93 agility, you would think that he's a favorite to run. But alas, he is not. Yes, agility is merely a suggestion, but the game does not necessarily... Oh, a very slight favorite.
XCOM percentages. So Bry's made it down to the final basement here in Charlotte Castle. Oh, Marashu just outside the caves again and dies to a Mambo.
And an Armored Knight as the Guardian spot in Sharlock.
Nothing special here, just attack through it.
So Bri going to use a couple of herbs here, and of course there's a golem that back attacks. Good job, agility, suggestion, and all that, as the meme seems to go. Okay, my pulse went up a little bit. I was like, Bride, don't say yes. Don't meme like that. So here we go. The Dragon Lord's second form, surprise, second form, has anywhere between 150 to 165 hit points. There's a back attack.
Probably nothing to worry about right now, but does mean he has to heal more right away.
Okay, and a lower end of the rolls at 12. Can attack anywhere from 11 to 23. There's a 16, so we're at 28. Now 48. $68. He's going to take the safety heal more here. $85.
A validated seed on Marashu's side.
Gambling on 46. Oh, and does go for it. 101. 120 now. Game, you're making it interesting. 132. $147. This should do it, and it does. 164. And brisulph is going to take it.
Marashu, meanwhile, steps away from Erdrick's armor.
And brisulph is going to move to 1 and 2 with an official race time of 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 7 seconds.
So brisulph still has a chance to be in the finals of the tournament, in the bracket stage. Marashu might still have a chance yet, I'm not really sure, but if he loses one more, I'm pretty sure he's out. Apparently not. No one's out until they're 0 and 5.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Marashu has found the armor.
Marashu now needs at least 1 level, preferably 2. A few enemies away from level 15, so we'll see that shortly and see what he decides to do. Cinder, I don't think we do it for the memes, but if the 2 players wanted to race, I mean, we'll certainly put on an exhibition match. Two more Axe Knights here for the level. Slept and wrecked, not enough for the level, 1 away.
Oh, man.
So while we're waiting on this level, and waiting for brisulph to jump in the commentary, we do have 2 more matches tonight. We have currently ongoing a match on Randomizer Prime. EMP any amount of money versus Ursan Desure, a 1-1, 1-0 match. Sounds right. And later on tonight, Fran, you'll be commentating a match again between JJ Schmidt 77 and F. Coughlin. And that's on RPG Limit Break.
Indeed it is. That'll be up in about 40 minutes from now.
It's also a 1-0 match. Looks like Marashu is going for level 16. Right, the Randomizer match is about to start in about 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern is the match on Randomania, and then at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on RPG Limit Break will be the third of our triple header tonight. The latter two a pair of 1-on-1 matchups.
We also have 4 races tomorrow night and 6 on Thursday, by the look of it.
Yeah, the races look to be clustered together, that is for sure.
I believe I hear a brisulph.
Yeah, I'm here, I think. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. GG.
You know, I don't know how many metal slimes I killed, but man, we're up 2 in G.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who said something about that.
That was fun. I don't know if that was the right grind move, but...
It absolutely was.
Absolutely.
Okay, good, because I don't play this anymore, so this is my 3rd match in the last 3 weeks, but before that I hadn't played in months, so I really don't know if that was the right play. So that's good. Good to hear that.
Yeah, it was high strength, and I mean, the HP was ridiculously low. You did get that early kill on a metal slime, and that was where I'd made the aforementioned comment. But that, plus just some overall smart decisions. Marashu did, in the very beginning, didn't use the wings and just checked out the throne room.
Didn't really give much of an advantage, though. I mean, all you got was a couple herbs. I know that helped you get out of that swamp, but that was about it. And I guess a torch.
Yeah, well, and that fighter's ring. That 2 additional attack power early on was more beneficial than you realize.
I suppose it made the Drakies a little better. Made them more likely to take damage, I suppose.
Yeah, it was just a lot of really good decisions. Just good decision making and a lot of trolly axe knights.
Marashu never sold the death necklace?
No, actually, Marashu didn't find the Erdrick's armor until maybe a couple of minutes ago.
Well, yeah, it's in a stupid spot. I just dove even without sight because I didn't want to. I wanted to clean those caves out and never come back, and I got lucky I went in the right cave first.
Yeah, I don't believe... Yeah, neither of you went into the mountain cave, and both of you got to the armor and said, all right, I'm out of here. The only difference was Marashu had outside by that point. You hadn't learned it at that earlier juncture.
Yeah, that was my concern, was going down there. I thought, I'm going to have to walk back out after I get nothing, and then armor, I'm like, okay, the sword's at the search spot, let's go.
Did you potentially think about going without the sword at any time?
Considered it, definitely thought about it, but once I realized that the sword was probably going to be in the neighborhood of Sherlock, plus my hit points being so bad, I wanted the sword for grinding.
And that definitely was the play, as the two grind spots both had their challenges. I mean, the Stone Man was nice but time consuming, and the Axe Knight in the Swamp Cave was, well, the Wombo combo, sleep and DL2 breath.
I mean, I do have to admit, when I ran into that golem, I was heading over to the Stone Man to unwillingly grind on it. Then I saw the golem and thought, there's two 55s in here, plus I think wizards, so I can probably just stick in here with no repel and start killing things.
Yeah, and earlier on, that little wizard grind that you had, I guess it was around level 9 or 10, somewhere in that range, that also propelled you to a rather noted lead. That just kind of got the experience through the roof, because you had those two whopper gains. I think it was levels 9 and 10. You had 24 strength and then 26 strength after that.
Yeah, I definitely made Tex Avery eyes at my screen both times.
See, yeah, you can still copy
wow.
things.
Look at that, 50% sleep, 50% DL2. That's, oh my.
100% bowling shoe ugly.
So I was wondering, I was looking at the hit points thinking, I'm in serious trouble. I was like, if I get even 5, I'm going on 16. Was Stop Spell at 16 or was it earlier? I didn't even, because I gave up on finding it. Did any enemies cast Stop Spell? I never saw one as far as I know.
I don't believe so. Well, we know that at least at 15, Stop Spell was there. I forget. It might have been 14 or 15. I can't recall now.
15.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it 15? Okay, yep.
But my thing was, I was thinking, okay, I've got the armor, I'm in good shape. But as soon as I got it, I thought, I haven't seen a Stop Spell, and I don't think I ever did. Other than, no, not even the Dragon Lord. Nobody cast Stop Spell on me the whole game. I don't know if I've ever had that happen before.
Well, it's not like, well, I guess you started off with sleep, so that is something that could have certainly been utilized.
Yeah, it wasn't doing me all that much anytime I tried it. It was good for running occasionally. That was about it for me.
Well, it was certainly good enough, and I see we have a couple of the couple of twin cities throughout the land. I don't know what was funny, seeing those or the trifecta of caves out in the middle of nowhere.
It was all or nothing with the distribution out there.
Yeah, everything was just kind of clustered together.
Yeah, 3 caves you need late in the game. You turn the corner and oh, there they are. All 3 of them.
The funny thing was, I forgot where the harp trade-in was for about 5 minutes, and I thought, I've seen it. Where was that again? And I had to find it. Because I didn't want to go exploring when I would have had all 3 items. You wanted just to trade that in whenever I found that cave, so thankfully I remembered, eventually. So it looks like you got a dive coming here from Marashu. Should be a heavy favorite with these stats going in. Except that that was another one. I did a quick little peek into Sherlock just to see what was there, and it was all weak. I'm thinking, this will be an easy top floor, and then I, had 3 red dragons on the first floor?
Yeah, then the red dragons are, oh, you didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
You know, for a second there, I kind of did. And also, my defense being so bad, the Dragon Lord made that scary, but I knew I had enough strength that I could keep casting double heal mores for a bit. I think I finished with 1 in reserve anyway.
We were wondering if you were going to go on 15 with, what was it, 80 something HP?
Considered it, but without the silver shield, I wasn't giving it that much of a thought. I was basically gambling on about a 5 to 15 hit point gain, because it would have been about the same level for Marashu, I figured.
Nice to see the strength and agility put out there as well.
Oh, I mean, if you're going to do a meme run, you got to play a meme character. Plus, you know, I got to throw some tributes up to my boy Jack.
Well, it's turned out to be pretty good. I ran it and won, and at least one of my races, and won with it. But it's back and forth, I find, with these Cs lately. You can, because one stat is always low, there's a possibility it may work out.
Yeah, well, I have to say all 3 weeks, I think my highest hit point total has been 97, so it's really not been paying off. Because I've won twice with 94, I think, or maybe the first time was 93. Not that I won, but I mean actually finished the run. Speaking of Jack, no one acknowledge him. Hey, look, red dragons. I'm way behind you guys. I'm sure you're watching on a direct stream, but looks like it's going swimmingly here for Marashu.
So far, yeah, pretty good run through.
And also with my fairy water rat out, I thought, oh, I'll leave it off. That might keep the red dragons away. And then it was, what, 3 encounters and 6 steps? I'm like, all right, it's going back on. Wasn't putting up with that.
The game knows.
Oh, and in case anyone was wondering, I stopped in, I think it was Garenham for a bit. A guy knocked on my door. He kicked a soccer ball over the hedge into my yard and wanted to know if he could go looking. I was really touched he asked.
Interesting.
And then I also realized I left my whiskey upstairs, but I managed to resist the urge to go get that, so that was good at least.
Well, see, now it's to the victor goes the spoils for the after the fact.
And I'll even admit this live on the air. I did buy some Wayne Gretzky whiskey, so don't tell my fellow Flames fans, all right? What is this lack of encounters I am seeing? What is this? It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculously refreshing. Unless, well, if it happens to you. If it doesn't, then it's just ridiculous. Ridiculously disgusting, even.
And the other part of that metal slime grind that made me really worry was when I couldn't find one for about 2 or 3 minutes. I was just like, oh no, I'm just running into everything I don't want to fight. Oh, they had big breath too? Oh my. How much big breath was on the Sherlock enemies? At least 2, right? Maybe 3?
It's because none of them had stop spell.
I'm genuinely curious. What had stop spell, if anything? I suppose I should let you guys call this fight, because it, you know, could be close. I don't think so.
Still haven't seen a stop spell. Hey!
Alright, Dragonlord comes through right at the end to ruin the perfect record. No sombrero today.
Yep, breaks up the no-no and the knife. For the baseball fans out there. So here we go. We've got 19. That's the other thing. You had a couple of nice rolls in a row of 20s that were helpful, and then Dragon Lord decided to hit you to bring you down to 48 here, 48 there, 47 here, and I'm sure you were going, are you kidding me? This is like 3 in a row.
You know, that was good. It was the opposite of last week when I could roll nothing but minimums.
I think we're at 90 here now.
Yeah, I'll admit I lost count. I looked away for a moment.
104. 116.
Ooh, that's a nice 137. A not as nice 148. And a nice tidy 165, which is the max. And there goes the Dragon Lord.
Now say
Or
it
he
like
lowers it than tank.
a darts announcer.
I already used my 1 this race.
No, come on. This is different. It's not the 180 call. 165. Come on.
Oh, see, I'm a one-trick pony when it comes to that. 165. There we go. And Marashu has finished here just north of 2 hours and 3 minutes. We'll get an official race time in a moment here. An official race time of 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 42 seconds. Wishful Freudian slip thinking on that one. And Angel FM, our tracker, checking no enemies had stop spell.
That's kind of crazy, I have to say. Unlikely.
And Angel FM, our tracker, checking no enemies had stop spell. Never tell us the odds, as a lot of people say.
Kind of crazy, I have to say. Unlikely. Would you believe me if I told you, I even after getting DL2 breath, I was going to go hunt metal slimes for a lucky kill?
Well, I mean, by the time it kind of dawned on all of us, we saw that the strength was in the low 20s and it would have been running away.
Yeah, but I was literally just going to go over and keep plowing into it, throwing dead bodies at it till I got a crit, because I didn't want to keep grinding on not good things.
Those not good things ended up working out pretty well for you, gotta say.
It's not usual, I assure you. I'm usually, people always say beta strap luck, but, you know, I can definitely give him a run for his money.
Well, GG all the same.
GG yourself, Marashu. What do you think of that race?
It was fun. Fun is a word I would use to describe that race. Fun, yes, fun. Fun.
That's a word that can be said on the Randomania networks.
Yes, yes it is. But no, I didn't mind the seat itself. Like I came in just you saying no monsters had stop spell. I wouldn't have minded stop spell maybe 10 levels earlier.
Same here.
I bet you also wouldn't have minded not dying to X-Knights maybe 30 steps outside of those 3 caves several times.
Several times, and like it isn't just the dying to them, it was the fact that every time it was a back attack wombo combo. Like I didn't even get the chance to try running away. So that's kind of the point where I decided, I'm gonna grind this time. And then when I was finally good with levels and doing my final exploration, it happened again. So I really don't know.
I didn't actually know they had DL2 until I got close to the freebie cave the first time on my second big exploration push. I'd seen them, they just hadn't been doing it.
Oh, I found out with the very first one I saw, like on First Continent. I think I tried putting it to sleep, just so I could run away because I just saw the town turned out to be Hawksness, but it was my first time seeing Hawksness, and I get interrupted by one of those, and I just try for a cheeky sleep just to try running away, and it saw my sleep and raised me a sleep DL2 breath. So, oops.
So you tried to bluff a bluffer. That's not good. Did you also like how everything was like grouped on this map? It was bizarre. 2 twin towns and 3 caves.
Yeah, by the time I found Charlock, I'd explored enough that I figured, okay, they're all going to be on the same screen. And sure enough, all 3 on the same screen. It was wonderful. I also loved the one island, like the number 1 island. That was pretty great.
It wasn't too twisty. It just had a lot of marsh and a lot of desert.
Yep. A lot of marsh and armor pretty deep in.
Yeah, that wasn't all that great. The did you like the choke point at the bridge too for the start? You know, golems and wizards and metal slimes throwing their DL2 breath around.
Wait, metal slimes had DL2 breath?
Yeah, the first one I
Yep.
fought right away. The second one roasted me alive.
So the first 4 or so I found ran away, then I got a crit on one, then the rest ran away.
Okay, so you got one early as well then, because I got one to get over 600 experience.
No, I was later, like by the time I killed it, I was already fighting wizards.
Oh, okay. So that was more like level 9 or 10.
Yeah, the first one I saw was early and it just like back attack run. So like yeah, I didn't have a chance for that one. I saw the other strong enemies and decided, you know what? No, this maybe later. Maybe later.
It's actually what I finished my grind on. I grinded my last 2 levels on metal slimes and golems, basically.
I did not figure I had enough HP for golems, so I just ran from them.
This was at the end with, like, you know, all the strength and having both of the Erdrick equipment and all that.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I also didn't have flute, so
I forgot about the flute. I had that. I didn't know where I got it, but I had it.
it was also engraved.
Right, it was on the top floor.
Yep. So I got flute and armor at the same time, and by that point, it's like whatever. So I did my last grind on Stonemen in Hawksness.
And you didn't do Mountain Cave, I'm told, either. So I wonder how many cursed belts were in there. You think they were both were in there, one was in there, or none was in there? Because, of course, neither of us went in the treasury in Charlock.
I'm gonna say one was on Judge's table.
Seems like something the game would do, yeah.
But unless somebody goes back and plays this seed, no one will ever know.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I had my fill of this one.
It was pretty fun. It wasn't a bad seed as seeds go. I always say that I don't like jet seeds. I like difficult seeds because if it's hard for me, it's hard for my opponent as well. So I actually thought this was a pretty fun seed.
Well, fun definitely comes in all forms, that is for sure. And we do have a question from chat, courtesy of Zarnax. Wants to know, can we please hear how you pronounce your name? Not brisulph.
That is not how I would have pronounced brisulph, for the record.
Most people would say brisulph.
I think I was going with like brisulph.
That's also a pretty common one.
But no, I usually pronounce it Marashu. Think that's what my pronunciation in my what's
In your
name?
bio? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I apparently either missed that memo or just had a complete brain lapse or was thinking of something else. And for the first half of the race, I was putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Why? Sounds about right.
Happens to the best of us.
All right, guys, I have to duck out, so thanks for having me. I guess I'll have to come back and play week 4 now.
Yeah, well, good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be done next week.
Well, I mean, the way this format goes, I mean, the only way you'd be done is if you were 0-5. So you're in it for the long haul here to at least have a good chance. And
Wait, hold on a second. Don't you have to be 3-2 to make it? That's how it was 2 years ago when they did this Swiss thing.
Nope, apparently we've worked it out. You can get in with a 1-4 record. You might have to go through multiple plane races, but there is a possibility.
Oh my goodness.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
That's horrifying. That would make me play more Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Oh my.
And Marashu, that still gives you 2 weeks to get a win and possibly get in as well.
Yep, definitely time to wax my skis.
Well, on that note, since it is noted in chat that yes, I've got a good 15 minutes rest till I get to do this all over again, hopefully better than this time. How are we going about things here? I should probably take note of that.
We're going to raid Randomania.
That's kind of what I figured. All right. Oh. I'm reading the note now from our behind-the-scenes producer here, restreamer Elmore St. James, and that was hilarious. All right, so yes, make sure to give both of our runners a follow here, Marashu_online and brisulph. Brisulph is rather entertaining, and Marashu, I need to check out more to be able to give a personal endorsement. And make sure to follow the awesome folks behind the scenes here, the aforementioned Elmore St. James, our restreamer, our tracker, Angel_FM. And any last words before we roll on out of here, Cyberdark?
Oh, GG to both of you, and see you guys in the next race.
Yes, for my broadcast partner, Cyberdark86, I'm Ferran Burgundy saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. We'll now take you over to Randomania for more DWR Summer Tournament League Week 3 action. Good night, everyone.